Grandview to Godly, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio. From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godly, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Because Christian Faith Publishing is an author-friendly publisher who understands that your labor is more than just a book. We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process, professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry. And as always, you will retain 100% of the rights to your book.
I was looking to find a company that I could trust, one that assisted in the editing process completely.
The most important qualities that I was looking for was a publisher who was honest and upfront, no hidden costs or fees, and owning the rights to my own work.
Christian Faith Publishing will publish, market, and sell your books in all major bookstores, online booksellers, as well as specialty Christian bookstores. Call for your free author submission kit.
800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. That's 800-978-4812.
Here's important new information from the Diabetes Solution Center for you, a family member, or a loved one suffering with diabetes. If you have lost your provider, or if you need a provider for diabetic supplies, you may qualify to receive your diabetic testing supplies now with little or no out-of-pocket cost, regardless of your age. All you need is Medicare or private insurance to be potentially eligible. Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. Call right now. 800-597-9323.
Let's be honest. Wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. If you carry a wheelchair in your car to take care of a loved one, you know how hard it is getting that clunky, old-style wheelchair in and out of your car. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. At 13 pounds, it's the world's lightest wheelchair. It folds in seconds and fits neatly in your trunk, backseat, or closet, so you can take it everywhere. And it's only available right here. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up.
Happy Thursday! Happy Halloween! Oh my goodness.
We're in our costumes.
costumes again.
Yes.
Because why not wear them 2 weeks in a row?
Exactly. It's so much fun. Hopefully you guys are like done with like dinner and you're getting ready and
I feel like you should already be out there trick-or-treating. I feel like it's dark.
I don't know. Like some people wait till it's like after
It's way
dark, and then some people wait
We
like
always tend
get
to
it
go-
done before.
We go when it's a little closer
Dusky,
to dark.
maybe?
Dusky?
Dusky?
Dusky? I like
Duskish.
that. Duskish.
Duskish.
That's it.
So yeah.
All right. So what's in our cups?
Oh my gosh. It's only like the greatest fall wine ever, guys. It is. It's made by Oliver
Oliver
Winery. It's apple pie. And guys, it is
like apple pie in a glass.
It's literally all the months.
so good.
It is October and November wrapped into a beautiful cup of
It's
joy.
also what we drank last week.
You
know. So I thought it would be fun since it's Halloween.
Yes.
And we've talked about true crime all month.
We're gonna go murder people. No. Dang it.
The apple orchard. If you don't, never mind. I'm not even going to explain that one.
It's too much. It's too much.
No, I thought it would be fun to talk about our past Halloweens and things that we have dressed up as.
Yes. Okay. I love it.
So,
let me start.
I want to start. What are your kids going as this year?
So, my teenagers are not going to be going.
My kids are going to be so bummed.
Anderson is really just not having it this year. Caden, I feel like still has that, not immaturity, but that desire.
He kind of wants to.
He still kind of wants to, but
he's at that age where it's like, it's not super cool.
Yeah.
So they know the rules. You don't go trick-or-treating. You don't get the candy.
And you don't go trick-or-treating if you don't dress up. Period. The end of the story.
The end. Yeah.
So that leaves the youngest.
Okay.
Asher. He is going as a blue gorilla from Gorilla Tag.
Okay.
But this specific blue gorilla has some sort of like party hat, like one of those cheap cone birthday hats.
Awesome.
So yes. What about you? What's your
my kids are really into the video game Fall Guys.
Oh yes.
And they call those little characters, they call them beans.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got one who is going as a Slurpee bean, like he looks like a giant Slurpee cup. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the other one is going as an inflatable chicken bean.
Oh.
And it is hilarious. And I'm talking, I bought the youth size inflatable. That thing's big enough I can get into it.
Nice.
So
I love it.
It's huge. I kind of want to put it on.
Love it. I love it so much.
Who knows? Maybe next week I'll wear it.
We'll
do a show in inflatables.
Yes.
I think you guys would enjoy that.
All the more reason for me to go. Oh, wait. I have an inflatable. I'm pretty sure it's this big black inflatable blow up suit that Anderson wore one year.
We'll have to sit on opposite sides of the table. Well, there's no way we could sit next to each other. We'd just be like, yeah.
It almost, that costume, and if you remember this, do you remember when music videos were a big thing?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that puffy suit that Missy Elliott wore in the
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That one?
Yeah.
Love me some Missy Elliott. You go, girl. So yes, I can't believe it's the last freaking day of October.
I know.
What is up?
I know.
This month flew.
It really did. Kind of.
It flew, but it didn't. When you have COVID, nothing.
You were down for the whole week.
That's
we
just
didn't get
rude.
to hang out.
So rude.
It's awful. Awful.
I know. I just need one of those like the hamster ball that you put on your head so you can still go do what you want to do.
Yeah. Like the plastic globe around your head so you can still come hang out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm ready though. I love November. I love
November.
I
yes.
like cooking.
Me too.
And I noticed that all the trees are kind of starting to change in my neighborhood. They're all
sure wish the weather would reflect it.
Starting to take on this golden hue. I know. I really wish the weather would cooperate as well.
It is hot, y'all. It is hot.
It is.
It's not right. I'm very angry about it.
Typical Texas weather.
I know. We never can count on like that super gorgeous. We get it for like 2 weeks and then we're done.
Okay, so let's talk about past Halloween costumes that
Okay.
you have worn.
Okay. Let's see. I can't think of like childhood, like little kid stuff.
No?
I don't think. I mean, I honestly don't remember I don't remember my parents really taking me trick or treating when I was
Okay.
little. I would say the youngest I can remember is probably in my teens.
Okay. What did you go as?
Dressed up like an old lady,
Mhm.
where my grandma's like button up moo dress, and I think I even made it look like I was pregnant, and I did the curlers maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
but like,
never did go as an old lady.
but some of my favorites were like I did dress up as Paris Hilton once, which
Okay.
that was fun.
Okay.
I don't know what my favorite one was. I really liked the Barbie thing last year. That was really
Barbie
fun.
was fun last year.
What
I
else have
didn't
we
do
done?
Barbie though
No, you didn't, but that's okay.
because I was anti-Barbie.
Some people
I
are.
wore all black.
Yes.
But I had fun. I dressed up like Farrah, the High Lady of the Night Court. I feel like I killed
Yes.
it. I had the crown, had the moon
Ooh,
on it, my
yeah.
black dress and my heels. Yeah.
I think one of my
And then I got to watch you fall. It was fun.
Yeah, sexy. I did fall, guys. I did fall.
It wasn't like a bad fall. Like seriously, like
Very
you
slow-mo.
fell in slow motion. Like I had time to get my phone out and take pictures as she was falling. Is how slowly she fell.
Yeah. It was the most graceful, and it was inside.
Very graceful.
Wasn't even outside in
I
like
think it was just me and
dirt
you
and gravel.
inside.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody else was in there. Because I think you were like, I need to go to the bathroom and I need help. So I was like, all right, well, come on.
Yeah.
And then she like tried to turn around and it was just like, it was like Scooby-Doo cartoon, you know, when they're on roller skates and she's, like your feet were going.
Yes.
And then you just like,
I think one of my sexier ones was like I dressed up like Ginger. We did the Gilligan's Island.
Oh, nice.
So I was Ginger.
Okay. You like a good theme.
I do love a good theme.
Okay.
I really do. You give me a theme, I'm going to nail it.
Which obviously this year we didn't go to the Halloween party. Alyssa had COVID and I wasn't going to show up like this by myself.
You
It
can't
wouldn't make sense.
You can't do the Shining Grady twins by yourself.
You know, I guess the theme for them was
murder, like serial killers, serial killers,
and their victims.
Yeah.
So we had the whole thing planned out. My husband was going to go as Johnny and her husband was going to go as Danny.
Yeah, we were going to do the whole Shining.
We had the whole cast.
But I will say some of the other costumes, I did get pictures. I saw pictures. So one of them one of the husbands dressed up like Joe Biden and the wife dressed up like Lady Liberty, and basically Joe Biden killed Liberty. So that was
good. Yeah.
There was Bonnie and Clyde.
Was there a Ted Bundy there? There was like some 70s looking thing. I don't know what that was.
Maybe. I know there was 4 of them that did the show You.
Oh, yeah, with Joe. Yeah.
Yes.
Joe
and then you had duck hunters. You had the 2 duck commanders or duck hunters.
Yeah.
And their child was a duck. So that was so
That
cute.
was cute. Yeah.
What else was there? There was Chucky and the Corpse Bride.
And what were Philip and Laura? I remember they did good though.
They did really good. It's escaping my. But it was cute.
It was
so yeah, my neighbors do that whole theme, and every year it's like 2 years ago it was garden gnomes.
Oh, the garden gnomes was way cute.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute. Lots of fairies. There was fairies. There was all the garden gnomes. It was adorable.
I don't think I've been to a theme party like that in a long time.
I love a good theme.
So do I, but like we just went to Halloween parties. You dress up like whatever you want.
Whatever you wanted. Yes, that's how it used to be.
I will say, I went to one Halloween party one year. I was Rainbow Bright.
Oh, I love Rainbow Bright.
Yeah. And I've got the red hair for it.
Yes.
And my costume. Okay, this was way back when. This was pre-children, pre-husband, way back. Like I might have been 20 years old. So it was a little bit of a shorter costume, and I had the rainbow thigh highs.
Nice.
And I had the rainbow arm guards and all that. And then another girl showed up and she was dressed the same. Guess who changed?
She did.
It was not me.
Ooh.
I don't care if somebody comes in the same costume. She was not having it. She was pissed that there was another rainbow right there.
Oh my God, get over yourself. I know. I loved doing The Handmaid's Tale. Now,
Oh, yeah, that was
the best thing
do
about
remember
doing
that
The
was really
Handmaid's
popular.
Tale was I chose it the year that Asher was a baby, like the first Halloween he was born. And I dressed up as the one that got her eye plucked out. So I took iodine and I took iodine and put it on a gauze, and then I taped it onto my eye. And then I carried Asher around. I was like, perfect.
Yes, nice.
It was so easy. It just went together.
Nice, yeah.
I've dressed up like a taco.
Okay.
And Clint went as
No.
Okay.
I know all that. We're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
Let's just
my husband doesn't dress up. He's not
a dresser upper.
He's not. I've done
it's okay, Brandon. We forgive you.
I felt like I kind of killed the pirate. And the thing is like I didn't get a pirate costume.
Mhm.
It was all stuff that I normally wore in my closet. But the way that I pieced it together, like I had jeggings that I wore. We were in Minnesota at the time, so it was cold.
Yes.
And then I wore my knee-high brown boots that are amazing, and I wear them all the time. And then I had this like burgundy top that just the way that it fell, it looked like piratey. And then piratey, is that a word? No.
It is.
And then I had on a big brown belt, and I put a bandana on and an eye patch. It's perfect.
Didn't even ask you guys. Make sure you guys are telling us what you're sipping on. And
What's
then
in your cup?
what are you guys dressing up as? And how do y'all roll out for Halloween?
Yes. Do you turn the lights off and hide?
Yes.
Or
are you a candy passer outers?
Do you, and I want to know what kind of candy you pass out, because, well,
you give the minis.
We always go trick or treat at your house because we live in the country and nobody trick or treats at our house. Our houses are too far apart.
They would make it up 4 houses and
be done
because the driveways.
The driveways are long. We're set far back from the streets. Houses are far apart. Nobody trick or treats in our neighborhood, so we always go to your neighborhood. But when we lived in Arlington, I always gave out full-size candy bars.
Oh, you're one of the nice ones.
Yeah, like I would get like the little snack size sandwich bags. And so I'd buy a bag of like the crap candy with like the Tootsie Rolls and the strawberry, the kitty mix.
Tootsie Rolls.
Everybody knows what those are. So I would and then I'd go to Costco because I had Costco membership, and I'd get a couple of things of full-size chocolate bars and full-size like Skittles and stuff. And so everybody would get like one bag. So you had like a regular size candy, and then you had like the crap filler candy in there, and so everybody got a full bag.
Nice.
Yeah. So everybody, that's how I used to do it.
I have to say, talking about costumes, I have to say my favorite one that Clint ever did.
Yeah.
So he shaves his head. You know, I love that.
Yeah.
He actually bought the blue latex paint, and he dressed up like a blue man from the Blue Man Group. And he went like full out, like he did his entire head, including his eyelids. He did all the blue latex paint, and then he did his hands, and he wore the turtleneck, and he legit owned it. Clint, I was so proud of you, honey. You did so great.
I wish my husband would dress up more.
I know.
I got him dress up like sort of kind of Captain America one year. In the sense that I got him to wear his Captain America shirt and put the mask on and hold the shield for like 2 pictures.
Yeah.
That's about the extent of his dressing up.
That is A-okay.
I did, was it last year when we went trick-or-treating? We went as Bobby Boucher and Vicky Valancourt.
Yes.
So I did get him to dress up like the water boy.
It has to be a realistic.
Very realistic. Like I could never get him to do like Blue Man Group or dress up like a gnome or Kin or it's got to be easy peasy. And which that's fine. There's a lot to work with that.
I was the most proud of my Barbie the wigs that I got. Because y'all, I had an elaborate situation going on. I had 2 clip-in blonde ponytail things, and then I bought the cheap bangs, and I
did you really?
Yeah.
I thought that was all one piece.
No, it was 3 separate pieces, and then I put a rubber band. The rubber band was blocking the chunk of hair that I couldn't cover.
I thought that was all one piece. Amazing.
Yes. It was super fun.
I think my favorite one, my oldest son, it was his first Halloween. He was not walking yet.
No.
He was only like 9 months old. And my niece came to trick or treat with us. So I was like, okay, I got to push him in the stroller.
Mhm.
So I turned the top of his stroller into a blackjack table and turned him into like a Las Vegas blackjack dealer.
Dealer,
And
nice.
pushed him around.
That is so cute.
Yeah. Like,
Oh
I mean,
my
I
gosh.
like Halloween. I like to dress up.
I do too.
I love my husband, but he can be a stick in the mud.
Okay,
I'm
well,
used to it.
let's move into. I have another great question.
Okay.
What is when you get your kids' Halloween candy? What is one of the go-to things you look for? What is like one of your favorites to look in the bag and go, yes?
So I really like Skittles. I love Skittles. And like I'll eat the regular Skittles like in the red package, but my favorites are the wild berry and the tropical.
Oh yes.
So not just plain. So if they have one of those, I usually take one of those, and then I like either Snickers or a
Mhm.
Reese's, like a full like peanut butter cup, not the miniatures. I don't like the miniatures.
Really?
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
I think they taste funny.
Really?
Yeah, they don't taste the same. I mean, it's fake peanut butter anyway, so it already tastes weird. But I would prefer an actual peanut butter cup to the mini. No, I don't like them.
That is so funny. You know,
I mean, I will eat them.
Yeah.
But if like somebody was like, here, you can have a mini or a peanut butter cup, I'm going to take the peanut
big
butter
one.
cup. Yeah. And not because it's bigger, but because that's the one I prefer.
Yeah. No, that's just crazy. I have always loved all things miniature. Last year or 2 years ago started my love for the Baby Ruth. I've been on a Baby Ruth kick for a couple of years now.
Really?
And
okay, so remind me, a Baby Ruth is like a payday dipped in chocolate, right?
basically,
Or are they
yes.
different?
No, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had a Baby Ruth in years.
I had one a couple of years ago and I was like, where have you been all my life?
I will say, if my kids get a Snickers with almonds mini, I take that. Because if I'm going to eat a Snickers bar, I want the Snickers with almonds.
I've never had a Snickers with almond.
It's good.
Ever.
I like it.
The only Tootsie Roll I will eat.
Is it Tootsie Roll Pop?
No.
Oh.
Ew. No.
Okay.
No, I do not like,
do like
any chocolate Tootsie Roll. I only like one Tootsie Roll. It
What
is
is
the
it?
blue vanilla Tootsie Roll.
Ew.
That's the only one you go
those
ever.
are so gross.
No, give me all the blue
Okay.
Tootsie Rolls.
You don't like Tootsie Rolls?
No.
Why?
Because it's like a little piece of doo-doo in your mouth. I don't like it.
Okay. Fair enough. I did not know.
I'm not a
things about
Tootsie Roll
you.
fan. And what's funny is when Clint's mom.
And you don't like Tootsie Roll Pops either?
Ew, no.
Oh, I love the chocolate Tootsie Roll Pops. Those are my favorite. I will steal those out of my kids.
I will tell you, out of all the suckers in the world, the only one you will ever see me like wolf down is a blow pop.
Ew, see, I don't like blow pops.
Oh, I love a good blow pop. And I really love it when you get close to the gum and you get little shards of.
And you can just kind of.
Yes,
Yep.
it's like crunchy gum.
I feel like that, but with the Tootsie Roll Pop.
Hey, at least
I'm not gonna like go to the convenience store and be like, I want a Tootsie Roll. Like that's not. But I don't mind them.
no,
They're
it's
not
just
bad.
good we're having these discussions in our
So we
friendship, so we know
where we stand.
Yes,
Okay.
we've drawn the lines in the sand.
There's a line in the sand. Okay, I have to know.
Oh gosh.
Oh God, we're talking candy.
Okay.
I want to know what your feelings are on candy corn.
I love candy corn.
Oh my God,
I love candy corn, and I love mixing it with peanuts.
Oh,
So it tastes like a payday.
gross.
Yum, yum, yum.
No, it does not taste like a payday. I tried that. I hate candy corn. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It needs, you get it and it goes in the trash. That is how I feel about candy corn.
So I savor it and I eat each color.
It tastes the same. It's all disgusting. I don't even know what it is. Sugar, but it's gross sugar. It's like the
so
sugar
good.
that pretends to be sugar that the sugar people threw
Look,
away.
that candy
That's
corn.
No.
Mm.
Oh, gross. My kids like it. And I was like, okay. So last year I was like, all right, so we homeschool. You guys know this. We've talked about it before. And I was like, okay, it's like national. It's Halloween week, like National Candy Corn Day is one day leading up to Halloween. I was like, so I went and I bought a couple of different flavors.
Okay.
We had some like minion ones that was supposed to taste like cotton candy.
Ew.
We were doing
Okay.
like an experiment. We were rating them
Yeah.
and things like that.
Sure.
And then I had regular candy corn that we made some candy corn like trail mix. There
Okay.
was peanuts, there was pretzels and stuff in it. And my oldest told me, he's like,
Adding that to my list.
he was like, Mom, he's like, if you eat candy corn and peanuts, it's supposed to taste like the candy the payday, and I was like, okay, I like paydays, kind of.
Mhm.
So no, nope. I ate it because I didn't want to spit it out right there in front of my kids, because I always tell them, you got to try it. You don't know if you don't like it if you try it. Way to go, Mom. Way to go. And I cannot do it. I will eat a circus peanut before I eat candy corn.
Ooh, I do like a good circus peanut.
Right? They're not
So
that bad.
good.
Everybody's like, oh, it's styrofoam. I'm like, no.
Oh no, it doesn't. Because when you bite into
I
it,
can eat one, and then I can't have any more. Than
yes, one of those and one Cadbury egg. I'm good.
You can eat them at You can eat them. Sorry, you can get them. Where you choose to eat them is your business. But you can get them at City Market. They have
the circus peanuts.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
So up there by the registers,
okay.
at the there's the row of registers. The one there's the very left. They've got like their gum and candy is right there. You can get circus peanuts there.
Yum yum yum.
But no candy corn for me.
Did you ever eat the strawberry that came in the red strawberry?
That looks like a little strawberry.
And when you bite into it, it's got the gel in it.
It's
a hard shell. It's a hard candy, like a Lifesaver.
Yeah, okay.
And
the package looks like a strawberry, right? Like it's got like the green top. Yeah.
And you bite into it, and there's goo.
Oh, okay.
Like
I don't think I've ever eaten one of those. Like that's like a candy that Grandma has at the bottom of her purse.
You know what Clint likes? Those Chico sticks. I've never had a Chico stick.
They're good. I like those.
Never had one.
I like those.
I've never had it.
I do like.
I like those peanut butter. The peanut butter brittle.
Like they're like
rectangles.
They have like little like brown or black.
They're like stripies.
Yes,
God, those are so good.
Yeah, I like those. You don't see those very often.
You don't.
Anymore.
I like the coins too. The
gold
discs.
Coins?
No, the discs that come in the tube.
The Necco wafers. Yes, I love Necco wafers.
What's your favorite
you can
color?
buy those at Hobby Lobby. Oh,
I like the root beer.
I like those. I like the licorice ones though.
Which one is the licorice one?
The black ones.
Oh no,
I like black licorice.
You do.
I do.
And what's crazy is I can taste, like, I don't, it's not that I hate black licorice, but it's got such a distinct flavor. I can taste it.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago, how you can you can taste it in wines and stuff, which is bizarre to me.
Believe me, like, go sniff black licorice. I know, but start really smelling. Like, if you can pick it out in your nose, it's like, that means you have like the wine nose.
Okay.
Or something
All
like
right.
that.
I don't know if I do.
I don't either.
We'll give it a shot.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What else? We do the Halloween tradition. So we've talked about that so many times about being traditionalists. So
Halloween
this is
hot dish.
year what? 4, 3, 4?
4, I believe we're coming up year 4
of Halloween hot dish.
Halloween hot dish.
Oh,
you only eat it one time a year. My husband is so excited. And for those of you who don't know what a hot dish is,
yes, learn.
It's a northern thing.
Mhm.
I'm not going to say it's a casserole because casseroles are kind of like dairy based and like use cheese as a binder.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like think like green bean casserole. Like you've got that binder
cream. You're like cream,
like a creamy hot dish is a little bit different.
Yes.
So Halloween hot dish has no binder into it. It's potatoes and ground beef and a few other ingredients, and you bake it and you eat it on top of English muffins, and it's amazing.
It is really, really good.
Although we also do eat tater tot hot dish, and that has a lot of cheese in it. But anyways, but I'm just saying, like, hot dish is a little bit different than casserole. It's not Halloween casserole. It is Halloween hot dish.
Yeah. How many of y'all are aware of hot dish? That's what I'd love to know.
Thing, because I was very confused the first time my husband was like, "It's Halloween. We have to have Halloween hot dish," and I was like, "What the hell is Halloween hot dish?"
Because I've been in Texas my whole life, around Texas people my whole life, and
I think
until I met you,
our third year
never heard
of you eating it though. Because like the first year I didn't.
Oh, that's right, because y'all ate it at home first.
Ate it at home, and then the past 2 years I've cooked it and brought it over.
Yes.
And this year I'm cooking it at your house.
And what's funny is Clint he is not big on tradition.
Oh,
it's not like his bread and butter, but I will say, like, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, he was like, for Halloween, is Kim and Brandon bringing that hot dish? I was like, oh, you are. You're looking forward to it. He was
love a good tradition. And that's
don't we know, Clint? Yeah, you can't hide from us. We know you're a secret love of tradition. We know it.
Recruited you. Welcome to the dark side.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully. And if you guys ever have any, like, we would love to know, like, did you ever get the piece of candy with the dang razor blade? I've never got it.
That's a weird thing.
I feel like that is so random.
It is.
I did see on Facebook someone put together all their ketchup packets and hot sauce packets and soy sauce packets. And they're like, I'm giving these out this year.
Nice. I would laugh so hard if I opened my trick-or-treat bag and that was in there.
I would literally probably pee my pants.
You guys, we are coming up
yes.
to a quick break.
That was so fast.
We want you guys to refill your cups.
Yes.
Steal that piece of candy from your kid's bag.
Yes, please.
We want y'all to stick around. We're going to be back. We have some reality, maybe. And we definitely have some Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yes. Can't wait.
So you guys definitely stick around, refill your cups. We'll be right back.
All right.
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
Hey, travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820.
Hey! Welcome back, you guys.
We're back.
Thanks for sticking around. So, apparently I'm being told what to do now.
I am not telling this. Actually, I was actually pointing for her to hand it to me because I was going to give her a break. But you know what? Since she just walked into that little shit show, she's going to do it herself.
We want to thank some very special people. We want to thank NTX Radio. You guys, NTX Radio is a radio and podcast collective proudly serving all of North Texas and can be heard all over the world on TuneIn Radio and on the NTX Radio app on Android, Apple CarPlay, or just ask Alexa to play NTX Radio. Check out our lineup and more at ntxradio.com. We thank our valued partners in helping us amplify the voices of North Texas. Be sure to connect with Todd Hurd and Associates, attorneys at law, for your civil law needs at texasattorneylaw.com. And if you are processing credit cards, join the Swipe Nation today and save on processing fees at swipenationusa.com, locally owned and operated. And with the holidays just around the corner, be sure to shop thetiffy.com for Tiffy sleeves and scarves. And when you're ready to deliver the right message to the right people at the right time, email Tiffany at t.herd@ntxradio.com for all your advertising rates.
Woohoo!
Low rates, you guys.
Guys, for
Email
real. We
Tiffany.
just want to build your business. I mean, yes, we want to build our show, but we want to build your
We wanna
business
build
for
our
sure.
brand. But we'd like to, speaking of building businesses, before we jump into reality, I want to give a shout out. We are getting an aerial yoga studio in Old Town called the Groovy Yoga Studio.
Y'all.
I've already contacted the owner about doing a show there, and she's very excited. She's hoping that November 9th is going to be her grand opening. She hasn't set a hard date yet because they've had a couple of setbacks. I guess they have some like huge, like wall-sized TVs that a couple got broken in a move. And then when the new ones got delivered, they were broke. So she wants everything to just be working. So she's hoping to open on the 9th and her full schedule going in on the 10th. You guys go check her out on Facebook. It's the Groovy Yoga Studio, and it's going to be here in Old Town.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes. It's going to be so much fun.
It is going to be so fun.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready?
It's
should
time to
should we
spill.
spill?
We need to spill.
I think we need to spill our own reality tonight, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
You may not know this, and you may know this, but we are not actually in the studio.
We're not. We're haunting you. No, I'm kidding.
We're in your dreams.
We're in your dreams. No, we are obviously out trick-or-treating with our little ones.
Yes.
And just because it's Thursday night, we didn't want you guys to have to listen to a replay.
Yeah.
So we pre-recorded tonight for y'all.
Yes.
So the reality that we normally dish technically hasn't happened yet. So we shared our reality with you.
Yes. The reality is, let's see, what time is it?
9:23.
Probably around
on Thursday the 23rd.
This moment, we're probably done trick-or-treating.
I'm probably on my way home by now.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I'm probably sifting through my child's candy.
Yeah. Same.
And so there you go.
Yeah. That's our reality.
You're welcome.
But I do have a brand new Am I the Asshole for you.
I'm so ready. I'm so excited.
And it's Halloween themed.
Yes!
Because why wouldn't it be?
Why not?
All right. So, am I the asshole for refusing to take my niece trick-or-treating even though my family is furious? Okay. So, I, a 19-year-old female, feel like I might be the asshole, but I need some outside perspective because my family is seriously blowing up over this. For context, I live at home while going to college part-time and working. My older sister, Emily, is a 26-year-old female and has a 6-year-old daughter, Lily. I'm using quotes for those of you who aren't watching. I love Lily. She's great, but Emily has a habit of dumping her on me last minute whenever she wants a break. This has been happening for years now, and no one in the family really questions it because, family helps family. So a few days ago, Emily told me that she couldn't take Lily trick-or-treating this year because she and her boyfriend were going to some adult Halloween party. She just assumed I'd do it. I had already made plans with my friends to go to a haunted house and watch horror movies, something we've been planning for weeks. I told her no, that she could either take her daughter or figure something else out because I wasn't available. Well, Emily freaked out because saying I was being selfish and that Lily would be heartbroken if she didn't go. My mom backed her up, saying I should step up as an aunt because Lily looks up to me. I tried explaining that I'm not a built-in babysitter and that I already had plans, but now my whole family is treating me like I'm some kind of monster for prioritizing my own life over my niece's Halloween. I feel guilty because I know Lily is excited about it, but I don't think it's fair that I'm expected to drop everything every time my sister needs a break. So, am I the asshole for refusing to take her trick-or-treating, or am I really being selfish like my family says?
Nope, you are not the asshole.
No,
And you are not being selfish.
No, not at all.
That is
I feel
not
like
your kid.
you already had plans. Why can't she take her own daughter trick-or-treating and then go to the Halloween party?
Yeah.
I mean, because let's face it, if you
Halloween
run to
parties.
adult Halloween party is not going to kick off till like 9 or 9:30. She's sick. She should be done trick-or-treating by
Exactly.
then.
Like, if anything,
you can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like no, the sister and the family is the
Yeah,
asshole in
I
this
would
one.
love to tell the sister, like, not all of us have a little built-in babysitter like you do. That's not right.
So she did post an update.
Oh,
she said, I've told my sister that I'm not doing, and she should expect me to drop my plans for her like I always do, and how she shouldn't be pushing that on me in the first place and how wrong it is. We've all had a sit down with my mom, and I told her the same thing, that I'm 19 years old. I pay rent here. I go to school, and I'm an adult, and it's finally time to focus on me. We got into a huge argument, of course. They were bickering about how I'm part of the family and shouldn't feel pushed to help out. So I'm going to give it a couple of hours and maybe a few more comments and give it another go. She said, thank you to literally everyone for being so supportive. I knew I wasn't overreacting. It's just what I've been dealing with for so long. It felt normal. Thank you all. Thank you all for opening my eyes to me, getting totally pushed around and taking advantage of.
Yes.
I will update again. Good for you.
Good for you, boo boo.
Good for you. No.
People badger you. And that's just not right. Like, no, if she wanted to take a child trick-or-treating, she'd have her own child.
She would have her own child. She's 19.
19.
You're going to tell me that you just assume that your 19-year-old little sister doesn't have plans on Halloween?
I mean, I never, and my sister, the fact that we're 12 years apart, I have never depended on her to be my...
Hey, I'm going to a party. Here's my kids.
Yeah, no, I've never put that on her. No.
Although
I do put that on my older children.
Oh, that's what I was about to say.
Dang it. I totally walked into that shit show.
It's the neighbor's Halloween party. Here, you guys play at Alyssa's house. We're going next door.
That's totally different.
And
they're not having fun over there.
Oh, no.
They'd rather...
They were so excited, and then when I told them we couldn't go, they were so meh. But we turned it around. We had a movie night. We watched The Poltergeist. We had popcorn and candy and sodas. We turned it into a movie night. My husband he had planned on getting off early, which this I did not know. He had planned on getting off early so he could go to the Halloween party. But it all
worked out.
Yeah. So it was fun.
COVID happens.
It does. What are you gonna do?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, so I know we talked about costumes when you were little.
Oh, yes. Let's hear yours.
I remember. So my mom was very crafty.
Okay.
We did a lot of homemade.
Oh, I love that.
Costumes.
I love that so much.
And one that I remember very vividly, and I was telling my kids about this the other day. I went
Oh gosh. I
went as a Christmas present.
Aww.
I had on green tights. I can't even. I'm gonna have to find a picture because it's so good. I had on green tights. I had on a long sleeve red shirt. My mom and dad found a box, and my mom wrapped it up. There were armholes cut in it, and there was a head hole cut in it. So I wore a box that was wrapped up in Christmas paper, and I had a giant ass bow stuck to the front of this box.
Aww.
It was so fun. That's like the one that sticks out the most in my mind.
That's so cute.
Is going as a Christmas present.
You say that, and I remember Clint got really creative like that with Caden and Anderson. I think I told you this. They went as box trolls.
Oh yeah, I do remember you telling me about that.
Cute.
Yeah,
it's very creative.
I like the homemade thing. I think
it's so
fun.
fun. Costumes have just gotten so
I know, and like my kids, and I'm
uninventive.
like, if there's something you want to do, and I even told my oldest, we were walking around Party City, and he's like, well, what about this mask? I'm like, if you want that mask, we can put a costume together to go with that mask.
Yes.
And I really thought he was going to do it. It was one of those like weird, creepy, like scarecrow pumpkin ones.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, we can turn you into a scarecrow. Like, we can do it. And he's like, no. He thought about it. He thought real hard. He's like, I really want to be a bean. And I was like, okay. Like, if you want to be a bean, you can be a bean.
I
So-
loved Anderson's last year. I love that Anderson went as an
the
old man.
Yeah, that was good.
Because he committed to the cane and
did.
everything.
He looked good too.
He did look good. It was
He looked
very
good.
hysterical.
I don't even remember what my kids were last year.
Let's see.
Shane was Zorro from One Piece.
Yes.
And Nolan was Ghostface?
No, that was
Maybe?
Caden.
No, he went as Ghostface one year. I don't remember which year though.
I don't know. I liked it. I thought
don't
I didn't
remember.
understand the point, and I still don't, of the couple of years where the kids wore the solid,
like the Green Man suit.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fad for a couple of years.
I just
I
couldn't.
don't get it. I think it started like when they wore the black ones, they were like shadows, which made sense when it was light outside, but
Yeah.
not when it was dark.
Yeah. Then you can't see nothing.
No, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I told my youngest, I was like, no mask this year because he fights it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he thinks he wants to wear a mask and he's like, I can't breathe, I can't see. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh." So what did I do this year? I bought him a whole suit that goes over his head. It sits far enough away and it's got enough airflow. He'll be fine. But usually like halfway through trick-or-treating, my husband ends up taking the mask off and cutting the eyes out because he can't see, because like his ghost face one, it had the black like fabric.
Yes.
And then it gets dark and it's so dark he can't see. So my husband ends up cutting it out.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember Christmas present. I went as that.
That is so freaking silly.
I do. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any of the other ones. Like, I feel like there's a big gap that I'm not.
I know. I feel like I am too. I do remember like I went as like a 1920s flapper.
Ooh.
That was when my mom found the costume rental place in town.
Yes.
So I went as the 1920s flapper. It was a black and white. I remember that. I had the band, the sequin band with the big feather.
Yes.
She did my hair. Like I had the little curl. And my sister went as, I don't know, somebody from like the Scarlett O'Hara era. Like she had the huge hoop skirt. Like
I love
they went to a
that.
big Halloween party, and to get her in the car, like she couldn't have the hoop skirt on because she wouldn't fit in the car.
Oh no.
So we had to take 2 cars, one for her skirt and one for everybody else.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I remember that one of my sisters.
I think I'm like, if I think about it, I think why I struggle with Halloween, like remembering specific Halloween costumes, is because I dress up for everything.
You do.
Y'all,
It goes back to that theme thing and that tradition.
I'm so
thing. Like,
obsessed with anything that anyone's doing that's
anytime
themed
that I
out.
can get themed out.
I'm
Yeah.
themed out.
It's
I'm with it.
fun. Why not?
It's so fun.
I love a good theme.
Ugh,
Now I just want to throw a party just for the hell of it and make a theme out of it.
let's do it.
I still have to decide on Christmas.
Y'all,
party
give
theme.
her theme ideas. I'm
Me
so
too.
ready to know what
I
we're dressing
know.
up for
So
Christmas.
we do a traditional Christmas every year. And
Yes.
last year we were very fancy. Me and Alyssa had on
Ooh,
floor-length
we
gowns. The guys
did.
were in suits. And we're not going anywhere. We're just at my house. But it's still fun.
And you know what? It was literally just us. Just
It was.
us
It was
four.
just us 4. And we had the best time.
We had the best time. I wasn't even uncomfortable in my dress.
No, and took my shoes off.
Oh, well,
That's a
I
given.
mean, shoes
Took
are good.
pictures and then the shoes came off.
Yes.
Mostly because I have hardwood floors and I was sliding. I was like, this is not going
And I take my shoes off because I sound like a damn buffalo coming through her
Oh,
house.
gosh.
I'm a stomper.
So is everybody else in my house. It's fine. It's fine.
I know we can hear. We know when a child's coming when we're out in the shop.
We're out in the shop and we can hear my children walking in the house.
The buildings aren't even attached
They're
to
not
each other.
attached.
So
My
there's
kids
no
are
vibration.
So loud with everything they do. I mean, I'm loud, so why wouldn't my children be loud too? It's one of those things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, did you expand yourself this October and watch any? Well, you watched Thrillers, and we were supposed to watch
What?
the first Halloween. The first Michael Myers.
Have not. Technically, we still have time.
We actually, well, yes.
It's not Halloween for us
It's
yet.
not actually Halloween today.
Got a
Yes,
week.
we do have
I
time.
would. So you guys know I've talked about this before. I don't do scary movies. I don't like to be scared. It is not enjoyable for me.
Thriller and true crime, yes.
I will do true crime. I like the psychological,
yes,
crazy things like that. But like, I don't like the jump scares, and I don't do anything, no paranormal, none of that. That's all her. But I told her I would like to watch the original Halloween. I told her I would try. But like the Poltergeist doesn't scare me. Poltergeist didn't scare. It scared me when I was little.
I did watch that for the first time. For the first time in many years, I watched the first Poltergeist.
Yeah.
The other day, and I literally was kind of laughing. It's like
my kids were giggling through it a little bit.
The light show.
I know. Those were good graphics.
And then when you look
though.
at what's his face, the dad that played, he's played so many characters. He played Coach. No, he wasn't Coach.
Craig T. Nelson.
He was Coach. Yeah, he was Coach. And then did you ever watch that? It was kind of emotional. It was called Parenthood. It was a series.
I watched part of it. I started it, and
that's one of those shows. Like every episode, you freaking cry.
Yeah, I think that's why I stopped watching it.
I love him though. I love him.
He's good.
And then I love what's her face that goes, "This house is clean."
Oh my gosh. So that's like a big joke between us. Like we were talking about it, and that's like I just like will randomly pop off and be like, "This house is clean."
And then isn't Carol Ann? Doesn't she play in? She plays in Gossip Girl, right?
Does she?
I'm pretty sure.
You
this is where I want to pull up my phone.
Gossip Girl.
The little. So Carol Ann, whatever.
Go into the light, Carol Ann.
Go into the light. You answer your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol Ann.
I'm sorry, but okay. So since I did just recently watch Poltergeist, I have to bring this up. There is one scene that even when I was a kid, it was the new age. I can say it now. It's the ick. It is ick.
What is?
It is in front of the TV, the brother and the mother, I think, are facing each other. And his profile, the way his freaking teeth stick out, it's like this. It's
Oh yeah, he's got the
and his teeth aren't even like that buck. No, it's just the angle of the lighting and the camera.
She is
okay?
She's dead.
No, okay.
She died in 1988.
Carol Ann died in 1988.
1975 to 1988.
She was too young.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Then who did she? So the girl in Gossip Girl.
Which girl in Gossip Girl?
Dan's little sister.
Okay.
The fashion.
Yep. I'm trying to think of her name.
She played in something as a kid.
Okay. Well, let's look it up. Gossip Girl. Oh God, this is
y'all. She's looking
at
the
wrong one.
While she's looking it up,
Jenny Humphrey.
Her
name is Taylor Momsen.
Yes.
Monsen.
Yes.
She played in something. Hold on. Let me find the IMDb.
Oh, it's going to drive me crazy because I know it.
Taylor Momsen.
She was a child star. She's a child star from something.
Something. Okay.
I can't remember.
She was in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She was Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who. That's right. I knew it was something cute.
She was also in Spy Kids 2, Underdog, and then Gossip Girl.
Yes. She changed from those movies.
Yes, she did.
By the way, Gossip Girl is coming to Netflix.
Netflix on Tuesday.
And we are.
I guess technically, for those of you who are watching, it's out now because it came out on the October 29th. Tuesday for us.
Clearly, you can tell we're amateurs at pre-recording showsies.
It's all the fun. It's
yes.
all the fun.
Mommy and Monsters is back. I see you. You can talk. Tell us all your things. We've got TikTok Live going if y'all don't already know. We are just like all over the place. We're having so much fun. What are y'all dressed up as?
Oh,
should we show her? Do we have?
We can.
Okay, we'll do it while we're still talking.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep talking. Okay, so it's from the old movie called The Shining. If you haven't seen it, we are the twins.
The Grady twins. The old dead. She can't see.
Oh yeah.
So
yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's what we are. We had to stand up and show.
Yes, we're the Grady twins from The Shining, and you have to watch it. It's basically they show up in a hallway.
That's a crazy crazy movie. If you have
Yes.
never seen it, which I'm assuming most people have, when did that come out? In like 80?
80s. Yeah, it's the
in the
80s.
80s.
It's old. It's one of Jack Nicholson's when he was really young.
Yeah.
And then they did come out with a quote unquote, it's not a sequel, but it is a sequel
But it
because
is a
it's
sequel.
Danny Torrance, the kid in The Shining.
Yeah.
It's his story as he's a grown adult, which I will say, I love that. I love the movie Dr. Sleep. It's actually not
Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, it's called Dr. Sleep. Danny Torrance isn't a grown
I
up.
feel like as my husband was scrolling through Amazon Prime, I think that's on Prime right now. Like,
And
he
it's
was
more
scrolling through
thriller. I
movies.
wouldn't call it. It's not.
Well, I didn't think The Shining was scary.
It's not.
Isn't The Shining a book too?
The Shining is a book by
Okay.
Stephen King. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so this is based on his book. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys know anything
It's
by
not
Stephen King's
like
gonna be kind of weird.
there's no jump scares. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's different.
Can I have the charger before my phone does?
The
The
charger.
charger. Yeah.
Yes. So Ashlyn, she loves The Shining. Okay, yes. So
Yeah.
we're the twins in the hallway when all the things.
The Grady twins.
Um,
Although dropped a piece of knowledge on Alyssa today. They're not actually twins.
Yeah,
They
I
were 8 and 10 years old.
Had no idea.
You look at them, their heights are different. They look different ages, but
Little bit.
they've been dubbed the Grady twins, I think, because they look. I mean,
Well,
they're
and Caden and
siblings
Anderson for a minute around that same age. Caden
they look
and
alike.
Anderson were about like twins. So, and then people did ask me a lot if Caden and Anderson were twins.
We're twins. Yeah.
Yes. So, she says I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we are.
Yes.
Oh.
So, Ashlyn, I know you just tuned in. We're pre-recording. We are. Obviously, this will be aired
on Halloween night.
On Halloween while
but we will be out trick or treating.
Yes, we will be. We will
Haven't
be having.
decided if we're wearing these costumes.
We may wear these
or if
again.
we're gonna get sweats and go as
never
some
know.
mom talkers.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what we need to do. Because I guess
Okay.
supposedly it might be a little chilly on
What?
Halloween.
From your mouth to God's ears.
I
Let's
hope
go.
so,
Let's get some
man.
cold weather.
Need some cold.
I need some sweater weather.
Sweater weather. Oh, sweater weather.
I'm so ready for it.
I have to watch myself because I say things like that and I
I
will pull
know.
out a Boston accent and I genuinely do not do it to like make fun of people, but it's so hard for me when
No,
like,
it does come out.
somebody says something like that. Like
Mhm.
I'll do it and people are like, "Oh, you're mocking them." I'm like, "I'm not.
No.
I like the way they talk."
No.
Like there's a couple that I follow on TikTok. She's from Boston. He's not.
She's taking a shot for us. Yeah.
Woo! Cheers. And I guess they were like trying to figure out what to name their child, and he's like, "Okay, what if it's a girl?" And she's like, "Hoppa," and he's like, "No." And so like they don't pronounce their R's.
Oh,
like,
yeah, they don't.
They like instead of saying
Patika.
Carter, she would say
Yeah.
Kata.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, like it can't be anything that ends in an R because she says it ends in an A." And I don't like. I'm not making fun. I just
No, that's how their accents are. Did you see the movie The Heat?
The Heat
With Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock?
No, I've never seen that.
There is a whole scene. Okay, my favorite part of the whole movie, and I know we don't have much time.
We got a couple of minutes.
My favorite scene, because I read about it and learned about it, is they're at a kitchen table
Mhm.
and there's all these stand-up comics that are in other movies. They're
Yeah.
famous, but they're all sitting at the table and they're doing the Boston accents. But when you find out later is that everything that they did at the table was improv,
Yeah.
and it wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
And so when they get after each
You
other,
just start chirping.
because they're like, are you a knock instead of a narc?
You a knock.
Are you not a narc?
Yeah.
He's like, are you a knock? And she's like, Sandra Bullock's like, what? A what?
A what? Yeah.
And she's like, a knock, like
like
Johnny
a
Depp and blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, a narc.
A narc. Yeah.
And he's like, that's what I was saying.
It's like that TikTok that's going around in the club. We all fam. What? That one's so popular right now.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
So
like
great.
I have to watch myself around people. Like I was on took my kids to a play date and there was a lady from New York there and she had a thick accent and I was like, don't say it. Kim, don't say it, because she did. She said sweater. And I was like, oh my God. Like there was like sweat beading on my, I was like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
It's hard. And it isn't making fun of
And
it.
I know I just wanted to be like, oh, sweater weather.
It's just like people making fun of us. Oh God, we're almost done. Okay. Sorry guys. We I know we're having so much fun. We didn't realize the time.
Yes.
You guys have the best Halloween ever. Let's roll into Thanksgiving month and just really be thankful and excited, and lots of more fun things to happen. And yeah, just
have a safe and happy Halloween.
Yes. And follow us on all of our social medias, the TikTok, all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go vote.
Go vote.
We'll talk about that another time. Anyways, we love y'all. No matter what's in your cup, don't forget.
Sip it, spill it, savor it.
Bye, guys.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes?